Sarush? What's up, bro? How's it going? What's up, everybody? Fix these comments here. All messages, there we go. All right, guys. If you're watching this in the future, this is what we got going on. So, at Harbor Freight, they sell this guy. This is a universal portable bandsaw bench stand. So, we do this. What's up, guys? What's up, Brantley? So, this portable bench stand it's meant for deep cut bandsaws. And so, if you're cutting with the bandsaw all day, a deep cut, it can be pretty heavy. However, with this stand, you set up this base, and it's kind of like a bench. And then it's so, you can have, the bandsaw will be in this position, and whenever you need to use it, you just turn it on and bring it down, kind of like a chop saw. But because of this continuous blade, it's going to give you a real nice cut. You know, a chop saw is going to leave you a little more stuff to deburr and that kind of stuff. So I've been looking on at Harbor Freight at this portable bench bandsaw. This thing's a mouthful. Let me look at it one more time. Universal portable bandsaw benchtop stand. So we're gonna do some live unboxing. Open up this thing. We're gonna get a new blade on my bandsaw. This thing's pretty ate up. And yeah, man, we're gonna try this out. We're gonna see how this thing goes. So you can get it to be horizontal, and you can also get it to cut vertically. So we're gonna check this thing out live. Hope everyone's had a good weekend, man. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Happy inauguration for our new president. But yeah, so if you're tuning in, you want to see this thing, you know, you're watching this video in the future, just jump ahead and when we got this thing all set up. But we're going to open it up and get this thing going. I've been pretty good, Sarush. Just hanging out with the family. What's up, Caleb? How's it going, man? Happy New Year. So this right here is this thing's a mouthful, a universal portable bandsaw benchtop stand. They sell this thing for about $115 bucks, $120 at Harbor Freight. What's up, Dylan? Nice, Caleb, you got it? Right on, heck yeah. Yeah, you know what? I've been looking at this thing, and at first I was like, you know what? It's Hercules, but nobody else really makes it, you know? Some other brand on Amazon probably has it, but I got a coupon. I got a coupon on my email, and it was like 85 bucks. So for 85 bucks, I was like, you know what? I'll go ahead and buy this thing. So I went down to Harbor Freight, picked up a couple things. Starting a project this week, so needed a couple hand tools and some attachments. But yeah, I had to go over there and swoop this thing up. So just doing some live unboxing. We're gonna set this thing up. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty much set up. I just probably got to put a couple bolts and nuts in. I think that was the plate. It's going to be a little table. What's up, Squirrel Hunter? You went live the other day? Right on, dude. Yeah, it was time for a haircut, man. You know, I cleared out all my boxes, so now it's time to get some more boxes going. You know what I'm saying? Let me get you guys closer, man. I can't even read these comments. You guys about to get some snow over there, Dylan? What's up, Jimmy? I'll try to check it out, Squirrel Hunter. What's up, Tanner? What's a Christian electrician? Well, let me tell you. Go ahead, shoot your question, bro. Let's see, what was it? What's a Christian electrician? Well, Christian's my first name and I'm an electrician, but I'm also a Christian, so. It's all that and a bag of chips. So what do we got going on, guys? We got a mouthful, and it is a universal portable bandsaw benchtop stand. So this is meant for deep cut bandsaws. And instead of holding it and making cuts like this all day, you know, getting a bicep pump, this thing, you're just gonna put it in. It's got an on-off switch right here. All you gotta do is put a couple bolts in, and then you just use this kind of like a little chop saw. Yeah. That's pretty much it. That's a good question, SB. It's a matter of perspective, I guess. Why do we park on the driveway and drive on the parkway? Careful there, World Coast. Once the moderators see that kind of stuff, they'll let you slide a couple times. Try to be graceful, man. But if you're in a trolling mindset, just go ahead and take a self timeout. Guillermo says, I'm a Methodist therapist. Okay. Awesome, man. Yeah, Tanner wants to see this thing in action. Let's get this thing going. So, I know. Who needs instructions? I'm an instructions guy, man. I am an instructions guy. So handle. Okay, we got the handle. It wants us to put in the bracket. Oh, so you got to take the handle. So this thing, Here's what you guys can use on it. What's up, Chosen? So attaching bracket to bandsaw. So this thing's the Hercules, guys. That's why I didn't buy it for a while. I didn't buy this thing for a while because it's the Hercules. Judging a book by its cover, you know? Judging a book by its cover. So you can have it, you can hook a Hercules corded and cordless deep cut, a Bauer corded and cordless, a Milwaukee corded and cordless, a Dewalt corded and cordless as well. And it tells you how to deal with each one of these. So it's pretty cool. So if you got a Milwaukee deep cut bandsaw, whether it's a corded or cordless, it'll tell you how to attach it. So we're gonna hook up this Dewalt deep cut. So let's go ahead and jump over to that section. And I have a cordless, so it's gonna tell us how to remove that. Remove nut and bolt and washer from handle, then remove handle. Okie dokie. It's got this little easy plastic little twist nut on there. Pull this bolt out. Pretty easy. There goes the handle. All right. What's the next step? Attach brackets. Oh, it wants me to remove the hook too? God dang. Just gonna use my flathead. So if anybody's asking, we're hooking up this. I'm only gonna say this thing a couple more times. This thing's a mouthful. Universal portable bandsaw benchtop stand. All right, so we're getting this thing going. We're gonna see how smooth this is. We're gonna put a brand new blade on this bandsaw as well. If I don't see your comment, guys, I'm not ignoring you, but I'm trying to get this thing going as well. After I complete a couple steps and all that, you know what? After I get this thing built, I'll take a look at all those comments, man. We got some awesome moderators. If they're in the chat, really down to earth people, man. They'll have a conversation with you. Okay, this thing feels very bare. Got my handle off, got my hook off. Now it wants me to put some brackets on there. Okay, apparently there's some brackets in here. Okay, they got these all labeled. Bauer. This one just says 1. This one says Hercules. Okay, so let's throw back Bauer and Hercules off to the side. What's this one say? I'm gonna assume it's this one. It looks just like the picture. So they gave me these 2 little brackets to throw on. A little tedious to get going, but give you these little dog ear looking brackets. And those are gonna go on the spot to where the handle was. You got 7/16, maybe 3/8. So if you're wondering what this guy's doing, this guy is putting together, so this is a portable bandsaw, and this is a deep cut, so it's meant for cutting. This right here, they sell at Harbor Freight. It's usually like $120, something like that. And it's a universal portable bandsaw benchtop stand. So you can use Milwaukee, corded or cordless, Dewalt, Bauer, Hercules, and basically it turns this, portable bandsaw to a stationary bandsaw, but it's still kind of portable. You can just take this thing, go set up shop, and the significance of having something like this is, say if you're doing a bunch of cuts, instead of picking this bad boy up that weighs about 15-20 pounds and doing cuts like this all day, putting it in a vise, setting your vise up, getting it in a vise, and then you're having to cut it, take it out of the vise. Now you're going to have a bench top stand. And so you could just make multiple cuts, just pick it back up. It's got this little hydraulic thing that's going to shoot it back up, and then you're ready for your next cut. It's got degrees, 0, 30, 45, 60. It can be for horizontal cuts, and also you can stand it up and kind of use it as like a little, you know, just that it's just vertical stationary, and you know, you can make your cuts or do your little fancy cuts, whatever you got to do. So we're gonna check this thing out. I got it for 85 bucks, so that's a good deal. We're gonna see how good this thing works, and I'll let you guys know if you should get one. As an electrician, this could be helpful to me. You know, if I gotta cut a bunch of conduit or strut, maybe there's a guy down low, you're up in a lift or something, you know, you could be down there doing the cuts. All right, just tightening down these new brackets. Next time I'll just get my deep socket 3/8. All right, there we go. Call that good. Now we're gonna go on to the next step, attaching bandsaw to stand. Remove chain from arm. Using quick release, remove gas strut from arm. Let's get the zip ties off. Remove chain from arm. Alrighty. Using quick release, remove gas strut from arm. Gas strut. Gas strut. gotta go get my ratchet wrenches. I thought this thing was gonna be a whole lot quicker setup than this. Actually, I don't think I need to remove that. Just because you read the instructions doesn't mean you're going to get it right. Loosen adjustment bolts. Using just about every size I got, guys. Adjustment knobs are loosened. Check level between base and arm. If necessary, loosen 3 bolts between base and arm level stand, then tighten bolts securely. Well, I wish it would have told me not to loosen it. It's probably fine just the way it was. Now I'm going to have to set this on the ground to make sure it's completely level. So let's go ahead and do that. Check the level of the ground. Got a slight little tilt to it. Let's check it this way. Same tilt. Yeah, that's fine. That is mighty fine. Totally live with that. So, tighten this middle guy. All right, let's see what else we got. So they have a, if yours comes, if you get this thing and there's a, you have a cord, they got this little hole. They got this little hole in this thing that you can put your cord through the hole. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing the picture now. I'm seeing the picture now. You guys seeing it? All right, now what? Okay, so this is a little quick release. Pretty cool. Okay, gas strut and chain. So this thing has a little quick release. So those brackets we put on, we took the handle off and we put these brackets on. They're gonna go in here, just like that. That's gonna be our on-off switch. We're gonna have to put the switch on, the lever, so that we can hit this. I almost didn't buy this thing until I looked online and I read and saw that it had a on-off switch attachment, because you got to push this button and hold it. So I almost didn't get it. But there's a lever over there, on off. As you can see, this little thing has a little quick release. You just pull it down and it hits this little knob right here. So lift this bad boy up. Boom. Nice. So that, we'll get it in a better position, guys, but starting to see the picture here. We're gonna put our hardware in here. I'm gonna have to loosen this, get it more correct at that angle. So let's go ahead and go back up to our table. You know what, just so I can focus, I'll let you guys see it the correct way for once, instead of seeing it all mirrored. I won't be able to see the comments though for a little while. But this is what it really looks like. So I'm not ignoring you guys. I got a different light set up tonight. I don't have my other tripod. I had it in the front yard. I think they took it inside. All right. Let's make sure this is all good to go. So now we're gonna put this chain on. I tell you what, make sure you have your at least a crescent wrench, or if you got your your wrenches, you need an Allen wrench. You can also use the T25. Make sure you got some hardware. Oh, okay. I think I see what's up with this chain. This chain is only for when you're moving it. So you're gonna drop this down. You'll drop this bad boy down and then it'll lock in with the chain. There we go. All right, what else we got? Brackets and bolts. That's right, I gotta loosen this guy. Let me loosen these again. This is kind of what you can expect. I mean, it's only 85 bucks. It's only 85 bucks, guys, at Harbor Freight right now, but a little tedious on the setup. However, if you're going to be doing a lot of these, a lot of cuts, and you need to be, set up, and you're just, cranking through it, and we're gonna give it a go. My apologies if you're watching on the East Coast. It's getting close to your bedtime. Stanner, if you're still here, I heard someone say that the German measurement you were talking about the other night, good and tight. I heard a YouTuber say that. Made me crack up. I was like, oh yeah, that's what he was talking about. Alrighty. So, you know, if you're the foreman or whoever you are, you're setting this up, make sure that whoever sets this up, you know, is going to pay attention and make sure this thing's plumb. Attach brackets with bolts. Okay, one knockback right away is that they're not very good at telling you which bag's what. This is probably some of the worst instructions, man. So it doesn't specify, but this one says Bauer. So it doesn't specify, but this one says Bauer. So we're just going to go ahead and use the Bauer. There's another one that says Hercules, but these are the only ones that has this hardware in there. So get ready for some unclear instructions. Bit of a bummer. This looks like it's going to be the trigger switch though. Go ahead and move that off to the side. It does say finger tighten them. So get these all finger tight. All right. Move bandsaw forward until guide bar is as close as possible to the edge of stand. So as you can see, it's going to be a little finagling. It's going to be a little finagling when you're putting this thing together. And that's construction too, man. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten lights. I've gotten lights, you know, custom lights, whether it be for T-bar or just hanging up even in a 7-Eleven or something, you know. They don't come with instructions, man. Almost there, we're touching a little bit, so we're going to loosen this back again. Scoot it back just a hair. We'll go with that. Still hitting. Loosen it one more time. You gotta have patience with this thing. As with most things in life, not to sound all philosophical, still getting a little bit of contact. Touching just a little bit, a little too much for my liking. Let's try to get that blade centered. All right. I think we're good. I think we're good, folks. All right. Got that all locked in. Now, we'll go on to the next step. Tighten adjustment knob securely, done. We're on step 13. Adjust back of bandsaw by loosening or tightening adjustment knobs until blade is centered in channel. Good thing I got a little atomic one because I'm not taking this thing out for a while. I'm not taking this thing out for a while, guys. Alright. That's center right there. You know, that's one of the problems with Universal. Fits everything. I mean, it's a good thing to fit everything, but in order to do so, it's got to be real adaptable. You know what I'm saying? So it's not clear cut. Now I see why people that uploaded videos, they just went away. They didn't show this process at all. They showed it in action. I can see why. I'm not scared. I'm not scared to go live and show how to put this together. So let me show you what I'm working with, guys. Just so you guys can see. Oh wow, super chat. Gotta scroll way up. Sunny D. Love the new profile pic, bro. Hey, where'd it go? Where'd that comment go? There it is. Good evening, gentlemen, brothers in Christ, sending love from this side of the world to all of you. Donation for at Christian the Christian. Thank you, sir. That's the other channel, guys, Christian the Christian 1. We go in depth and talk about the Bible, Christianity, theology, questions about all different types of stuff, but I am Christian electrician, and I am a Christian, and my first name's Christian, so I know a lot of people like to tune out when I say that, but you got to be have integrity and, you know, not be scared to say what you believe in. So that's me. Thank you, Sonny. I appreciate it, man. I'll definitely use that towards it. Well, the real Christians, please stand up. Unashamed, man. We got to be unashamed. Romans 1:16, I'm unashamed of the gospel. We unashamed out here, man. No, too late, Apache. I saw it already. Oh, anyways, this is what I meant to show you guys. So when you're hooking up this deep cut bandsaw, you can barely see, but you see this little channel? You're gonna want your blade to go right in the dead center of that. So like, you see that? So it's going down. See how it's at a little bit of an angle? It's at a little bit of an angle. You don't want that on your strut or whatever you're cutting. Even though it's like what, a 30 seconds? It's about maybe almost a 16th starting from back here to right there. You don't want that on your stuff. So we're gonna have to fix that. And I think the only way we're gonna fix that is adjusting these and getting it to swivel. So I'm gonna loosen these up. Good thing I got a table. I'm just gonna pop this side off the table right here. I'm gonna loosen these up, and then I'm just gonna swivel it until I can get this blade. Let's see. Let it focus out. There it goes. Until we get this blade to go dead center. See that? We're about a 16th or an 1/8. Yeah, but this thing's getting close to being bottomed out. I tried sliding this thing all over. It's already bottomed out. You're probably talking about something else. Yeah, well, a good thing about this, you know, I guess that's why they advertise it that way. This thing, you just pull it down. See that that's that little lock-in deal? Goes in right here. But once you pull it down, this thing slides out. It slides out right there, and then it'll be back to vertical. So let me get this thing back going over here. Oh, that's real deal certified right there. That's a bad dude right there. Hey guys, I gotta tell you something, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until I get this going. I'm gonna tell you guys about the next brand that I'm thinking about letting enter the chat. And I don't think anyone's gonna get it. So let me just throw that out there. It's not gonna be a brand that you guys you're gonna be like, you're probably gonna be surprised when I mention it. But I've been doing a little research on it, and they got some heavy hitters. When it comes to the hammer drill, when it comes to, it just came out with a 1/2-inch impact wrench. They also got, it's probably the best sawzall on the market. Reciprocating saw, I mean. No, I was at Harbor Freight though. I was thinking about the Hercules. I was thinking about it because I saw one. It was on clearance, and I could have bought the hammer drill. I could have bought the hammer drill and the impact for like $175, and it came with the charger and 2 5-amp-hour batteries. But I don't really care about the batteries. I just want the best battery they have, you know? I was thinking about it. I was giving it a look today, but Oh, there we go, dude. That's way center. Heck yeah. Oh, dude, it just naturally kind of centered out. That's beautiful. Wow. Wow, I didn't even tighten it yet, but check it out. Look how I just loosened the left and the right one, and it naturally centered out. Look at that. That's beautiful. Maybe I can loosen. Looks like I need to push the left handle. I need to push this left handle in just a hair and back that one out. See that backside? Let's go. Let's see. That backside looks like it can come in just a hair. What are you guys warranting? The flex tools or what? What are you guys getting going to warranty? The flex tools? My saw mount, this thing right here? Piece of junk or what? It's Harbor Freight, 85 bucks. They usually got it on sale for 120. Sonny, thanks again for the super chat, man. Appreciate you. Oh, my serial number. Dude, that's hilarious. Oh, that's hilarious. We're sorry, Christian. This seems to be registered in Timbuktu. All right, I think this thing's ready to rock and roll. Pretty center, man. We're getting close to the 30 seconds now. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock this bad boy down. That's funny, dude. That made me laugh, guys. That's hilarious. I'll be all tripped out like, what? No way. Make sure we're still good. Let me take this thing down to the ground, guys. This will be better than that table. So if you want to take this to the job site, you're probably gonna have to eat some hours and just do it at home. Unless your boss says do it at the job site. But once this thing's all set up, man, it's gonna be a time saver for sure. That little chain lock, when you're transporting it, it's got this little chain lock. That Dewalt looks like it's trying to rebrand itself, huh? It looks like it's ashamed to be. It's trying to be in disguise. Maybe that's one of you guys. Maybe you're scared to be who you really are, but look, it's okay. You don't have to go by another name. I'm just messing around. All right, let's see, what step are we on? Okay, now it wants me to secure these brackets. What is it, about a 1/2 inch? Yep. Wow, the Allen wrench they gave me doesn't even work. Seriously. I found one for my 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch ratchet, but that means I'm gonna have to find my adapter. Make sure we're still nice and center. I like that right there. I know it's chrome, I know. Yeah, this thing's portable, all right, but don't think you're gonna take your bandsaw out of it every day. Adjust so bandsaw is parallel with arm. It already is. All right, now we're installing the trigger switch. We'll be good to go. Move trigger switch to on position. You got it. That's pretty neat. I see it. Okay. So when it comes to this trigger, switch, you stick it through here, and it goes right in front of this little bracket right here. What's up, Juan? You could tell William's done this before. Yeah, I'm just kind of showing how to read the instructions and just install it, bro. I'm not doing any showing off or nothing like that. I appreciate it though. Okay. Lift arm into All right, so it's just saying line up this trigger switch, and you may have to play around with it. Let me see if I can get away with putting it a little more tight. So you see how there's each one of these holes? What it does is it goes across here. This thing's spring loaded right here. So when you push it off, this lever goes down and it pops back that way. So right now it has it almost fully compressed. But see that? It's got a little more it can go. I want this thing to be able to fully rip. So that's off. See how it's got that little bit extra? I know that's probably good, but this is all the way at the top. I'm going to throw it right here. Disassemble it all the way, Juan? So here we go. Yeah, so that's not going to work. It's already too tight. So it seems like the way to get it, it's universal. This thing's universal. This is meant for Milwaukee, Bauer, Hercules, Dewalt. So you kind of have to finagle it in there, you know. Every single deep cut bandsaw is going to fit in here, and you're gonna have to slide it up and down here and all that. So I'm just gonna get this thing up and going, so we're not sitting here waiting, you know, all night. I'll go ahead and put it back up here. That's pretty good compression though. That's pretty good compression. Can't complain about that. It does say it wants it fully depressed. So let's see. How can we get this to slide back? So what we're going to do is bring this down, lock this chain in. We're going to get our electrician hammer and our beater stick. Make sure we're still nice and center. It's off about a 1/16 now. Once you guys set this thing up, if you buy it, just leave it the heck alone, dude. Just leave this thing alone. All right. I think we're ready to rock and roll. I think we're ready to rock and roll. Yeah, William, I haven't been able to see all your comments, but seems like you got one of these. Basically, yeah, they want that. They want it fully depressed. Yeah, maybe if you're just, you know, gonna do a bunch of cuts, you just get that zip tie going. But basically, yeah, number 4. Number 4 right here. Push trigger level until bandsaw trigger is fully depressed. Then secure lever in corresponding hole using bolt 9 and washer 23. I mean, I'll give this thing one more go, man. Nah, I don't want to bore you. I don't want to bore you guys for too much longer. Yeah, I know it's not fully depressed. I know. Been saying it this whole time. Now let's see how easy blade changes are. I know it's going to be enough. Alrighty. Old crap blade out. Cut bandsaw 10 to 14. Hold on, I got some more. I got some more in my truck. Give me a second, guys. So blade changes seem to be relatively smooth. Come on, we gotta give you guys the full experience. Blade changes are easy. Only error is operator. Just as I say it's easy, start messing up. That's why most people have accidents on Fridays, because they start getting in that weekend mindset and mistakes happen. Let's get our quick release on. Fully charged 5 amp hour power stack. Sometimes the older tools don't like the newer batteries. It's a little too much for them. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that going quicker. Full send podcast. Don't say my name. Thank you, man, for the super chat. Yeah, move the screw side back one, but when I did that, I put it in number 2, and it was too tight. It wouldn't fully. There would be no space. So let's see. What can I do here? What can I do? How about let me do a cut. All right, Timothy. It'll work, man. Kind of revved it up there for you guys so you could see it, or at least hear it. All right, let me tinker around with this one last time. about those apples? All right, put all that drinking on simmer. We got some strut to cut. All right, moment of truth. Moment of truth. Here, let me get all comfy. Here, I'll just make it easy. How about I swing it around? That wasn't a good first go. Probably gonna need to get some channel locks and lock it down. Probably adjust it a little better to get a little more of a straighter cut. But she's not bad. Not bad, man. Look at that. Deburring. You're deburring steel just by hand. That's real nasty. Not bad, man. Look at that, we just did 4 cuts. 4 cuts of steel. Bat ray. We put this thing on speed 3. I've just had it full rip right now. On speed 3. It is metal after all. It's pretty good. You got to do some fine tuning. You got to do some fine tuning. You see that? A little bit of an offset from here to there. It's kind of up high a little bit. Pretty clean though. Nice clean cut with the bandsaw, man. Look at that. Hardly even have to deburr. Look at that. That's bare hand deburr right there. No file necessary. I mean, obviously you're gonna do it anyways, but look at that. Super clean cut, man. That's bad, dude. Imagine having that on a job site right there. Imagine having that on a job site, man. Boom. That's pretty bad, dude. Yeah, it takes a little bit of playing around with to get it all square. I mean, this thing's universal, you know, it's 85 bucks. Typical price is 120, so you know what I'm saying? You get what you pay for. All these cuts right here were cut with a full speed. Is it going to be perfect? I doubt it, man. I doubt it. See if I can get a little more plumb. You know, it's got the capabilities to be all square, but it just takes some playing around with. I can just slowly turn it a little bit that way. Try that. Let's try that and see what happens. So that last cut, okay, let's mark this. We'll just mark the back end. We'll just mark this back end, okay? that's always going to be our back end. Every new cut's going to be in the front. I just buy this stuff to review, you know. I don't return it or nothing like that. I just buy it to review. But I'm also an electrician, so let's give this a go. This is something I would consider using as an electrician, you know, if I'm going to make a bunch of cuts. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at that. Still lines it up. You guys see that little line mark? It's pretty cool. See that? The bandsaw just naturally does that. That's pretty cool. So, in case you ever need to, you know, make sure you're all square. You see when that light comes on? LOL. All right, let's get this thing going. Try to give you guys the best view. Took that one real slow. Let's take a look at this thing. Not bad. Not bad. It's pretty straight, man. Moment of truth. Is this going to stand up straight? Still looks a little high. Oh yeah, that's high, dude. Look at that. Right there, look at that. Let's see what this table's doing first of all. I gotta swear. Bum 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 na 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 na. That's about an eighth off. Let's see if we can adjust this thing a little bit more. Let's get this thing perfect. All right. What fence? What are you talking about? What fence we talking about? Talking about this? What's up, Sarush? Good morning over there. 7:30. That means you were up early, man. Yeah, it was all the way. There should be a little post, right? There should be a little post that goes in there, huh? Maybe not. Yeah, that would obstruct whatever you got going in. You know what? Maybe it would be better if they had two. Because, like, look, if you're forcing this thing down at all, you could kind of make it probably off kilter a little bit. Maybe if they have two. Is this thing going straight? I don't know. I kind of want to get my laser level and throw it dead center right here. Throw it dead center in this crack. And then see if it lines up with this bandsaw. Oh, here we go. We'll just use this. It's pretty flush. Pretty darn flush, man. It's pretty flush. Yeah, you know what? It must be the pressure of pulling down on it. So you probably have to be real nice like. Yeah, I wiped off all the shavings on this side. Come on now. What's up, George? Look at that, man. Look at all them tools. Yeah, it's this lever right here. It's tight. It's all the way tight. Look at that. That thing's dead center, man. Dang, Juan, you gonna do me like that? Maybe towards the front a little bit, huh? It looks center back in the back. I don't know if you guys can see it. Looks pretty center back here, huh? Back up here towards the front, look, it's leaning to the left a little bit. Back looks pretty center. Back here. This needs to go to the right of here. Yeah. So let's see. If the back's centered, we just got to knock it over the front side right here. We just got to knock this over a little bit. Let's see if we got any play, man. Let's see if we got a 16th right here. You know what we'll do? We'll undo this and this a smidge, and I'll push this all the way over, and I'll lock this one down first. I could tell it was off. It was off about maybe a 16th, if that. It wasn't real nice like. £12 sledge. I know, Mr. George, I know. This chrome socket, I know. Mr. George, I know. I'm barely gonna use it, Mr. George. Mr. George, it's in speed 2, Mr. George. Push it as far over as I can that way. Did it make a difference? Absolutely not. Let's do this. To be fair, I was eyeball keying of the San Joaquin on that one. On all those cuts, I was just eyeball keying in it, so. Let's see if we can get a little more straight. Mr. George? Hey, I'll let you know when it's open box discount though. I'll tell you what store to go to. All right. So is she going to be perfect? No. For $85, should it be a little better than that? Perhaps. Have I given this thing a run for its money? What do you guys think? You guys think I've been as fair as I possibly could be with all the adjustments, the crappy instructions? What do you guys think? You guys think I've been fair? A fair review and put together on this thing? Or no? Good night, Simon. Thanks, William. Thanks, William. That's the only comment. Well, not the only comment, but I've been waiting for that comment. I can sleep good now. God bless you too, Simon. Hope you have a blessed day at work tomorrow or whatever your endeavors are. Did you get that, George? Did you mention in the chat earlier you got a new bandsaw? Was that the one you got? Man, that backside's pretty plumb, man. How am I now? I'm doing pretty good. That thing's a little too bright. A little too much lumens on this. Can't even see the blade now. It's too bright. Yeah, you could tell. You could see it digging to the left a little bit. Thanks, Marlon. This right here, back more. No, it's plumb, dude. It's all the way at the 0 mark. It's all as far up as I can. I think it's the blade. It's the trajectory of the blade. looks freaking center, man. I mean, that's what we get for a universal, huh? You could see it though. You could see it toward the front. Right where that little, right where it ends. Let's see if I can stick this marker right here. Right there. You can see it just going to the left just a hair. See that? Just a hair, dude. That little bit's causing it to go off. Let's double check this backside. Now that backside looks like it's close to the right, huh? So maybe I can play with these knobs. Maybe I can play with these knobs and get it smoothed out. What, you want me to go on this side? It's not the fence. Which way are you talking? You talking this way? Yeah, it's a little too long. Yeah, it's definitely offset. Well, if this is as far over as this can go. All right, I'll try to show you it, but here we go. See that? It's flush with the blade now. Yep. So what do you think? Maybe I can take this off and hollow this out a little bit with a unibit, just a hair. Maybe if I hollow this out, or before I get too excited and do that, I'm gonna put a little more pressure in this handle and push it over a little bit. Man, universal, huh? Universal, not easy. Monday fun day. Yeah. Back this off a little bit. Tighten this down. Oh, that looks real nice like. A little better. Now it's about a 30-second off. Let me just do it again. Take a little out. Put a little more in. All right, let's try another piece. Still a little high. Still a little high. You can see it. Well, would I use this? Would I use that? Do I want everyone on the job site talking about my strut that's a 16th higher on one side? Let's check that. Let's check to see how much higher it is. Do I want the whole job site looking up at my strut and saying, that's a 16th off, man? I'm just gonna go way back here. All right, so we're gonna go from our line to here. I could have went up here, but this thing's balancing on here, so I didn't want to mess up the balance. So start with this side. We'll just start off at 8 inches. So look, it's looking about what, 2 1/4? It's looking like 6 1/4. Now, let's go back on this side. Start at 8 again. And we're at 2 3/16. You guys see that? Try to get you guys as close as I can. So you're just gonna have to trust me that I'm lining it up at 8. See that? I'm on 8. Right on 8 right there. We're at 2 1/4. 8 right on that line. Or actually 1 3/4, my bad. So now we're gonna come back this way. Line it back up on 8. Like so. At the front this time. And it's a 1/16 off, man. What do you think, Apache? A 1/16 off, dude. Maybe a hair more. Maybe 3/32. That looks about half, huh? So if you guys are just tuning in, I bought this universal portable. It's a bit of a mouthful. Let's go look at it. Universal portable bandsaw benchtop stand. If this is something you want, maybe you can screenshot the screen and you can get it. You really got to tinker around with it though. Universal portable bandsaw benchtop stand. Yeah, I know, Tanner. Yep, Harbor Freight. Yep, universal portable benchtop stand. Yeah, I know. Hey, for 85 bucks, it's worth a shot. I don't know if I'm going to keep this thing. Yeah, none of my other stuff is from Harbor Freight. Well, a chop saw is a little more, that abrasive wheel, you're going to have to do more filing. Which isn't an issue. You know, you could even, I don't know, have a grinding wheel, get your grinder out. and just, get all your deburring off that way. A bandsaw with a continuous, blade that's always going around, it always gives you a nice clean cut. Yeah, plus the sparks. Framers will be using that stuff though. Plus you got to replace those wheels. Or the discs, I mean. I don't know, man. We gave this thing the best go, man. What do you think, man? You guys think is there anything else I could try to get that 16th in? Because the only other thing is take this off, get a drill bit, and round this out a little bit. And then I'll have to do the same right here. Is that gonna start getting into the radius though? Yeah, look, the radius. Well, is it gonna get in the radius? I don't know. It looks like I got a smidge left. This one I can keep going. Yeah, it looks like that on both sides. Let me give it a couple love taps. Universally adjustable. It sure is, huh? Shout out to everyone that's been following the whole time, man. Appreciate you guys. We're trying to make this thing work. See what that looks like. Nah. Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, I don't know how much. I think Milwaukee has one. I think Milwaukee has some type of a stand like this. Maybe it's around $300 to $400. I don't know if you guys want to check. It's a, let's see, universal. Well, I guess you could just look up portable bandsaw benchtop stand. Portable bandsaw benchtop stand. All right, let's see if that did anything. Let's see if that did anything. It's got this little chain. I don't know if that's how they market their stuff, though. Yeah, same old crap. Same old crap. You could see it. So let's take a look at how level this thing is. Or how square. Marlon, which ones did you find? Did you find a Milwaukee one? I think Milwaukee has one. All right, let's start on 5. So if we start on 5, we end up with inch and 16th. So let's see, what is that? 4 and a 16th. Four and a 16th. Let's come down here towards the front. Yeah. It's a 16th off, man. See how it's right out that line? It ends up being a 16th off. How does one eyeball with the tape measure? Isn't that an oxymoron? I'm going off the line. It ends up being a 16th off. You know, if you buy this thing, that's what you're going to have to fight with. You're getting this blade to line up smoothly right there. You know what? If you could live with being a 16th off, you know, every inch and 5/8, maybe this might be for you. Maybe. For me, someone who struggles with, well, I guess it wouldn't be a struggle, right? A 16th of an inch would bother me. So, because I know it'd be a 16th off. So, yeah. So yeah, imagine. So a 16th every inch and 5/8, and we got 5 inches here, you know? You know, what's 5 times 1/16? No, I'm sorry, inch and 5/8, so double that up, that's 3 1/4. So that's an eighth. Every 3 1/4 is an eighth. Close to 5 inches. You're about 3/16 off. A little over. Probably almost a whole quarter inch by 5 inches. Yeah, I don't know. Budget friendly, yeah. You know, this thing has a vertical feature where you stand it straight up, and you know, you can just this will be vertical. So, and it comes with a little stand. That's what's in this little deal here. So it sits there. You got to just do some little adjusting, and you can kind of guide your cuts. Those are the ones you kind of like if you were using a jigsaw to cut wood or something. What do I do? I'm a certified electrician. Beaver has one also. Where'd you find that one? Amazon? Ray Charles could see that as off. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah. I don't know. I'm probably gonna take this thing back. Nice concept. Nice concept. Just a 16th of an inch would bother me, man. I don't see what else I could do. How many times have I adjusted this thing already? We're already bottomed out. We're already bottomed out on both sides. Yeah, I tried it. Good enough for non-union? I've had the opportunity to work union and non-union. For me, I don't want to just be an employee. I'd rather be a business owner. So, why work for peanuts when you can have your own business? Then you can employ other people. For me, working in merit shops, if a shop doesn't know what they're doing, I just get my tools and I leave and I go somewhere else. Do I play any instruments? I play a little couch guitar, but that's it. I never did any classes for it or nothing. Which one? Marlon the Beaver one? Yeah, I think I'm gonna check it out for 200 bucks. I think I'm gonna take this one back and go get that. Usually if I go to Harbor Freight, they say there's a restocking fee. But play something right now? Dude, I'm nothing special, bro. You're better off listening to a Spotify playlist or Apple playlist, whatever you use. But if it's your birthday, man, happy birthday. Shout out to you, Chosen. Happy birthday, man. Hope you had a blessed day. I'll check that one out, Marlon. Yeah, I think I'm gonna return this one. A 16th of an inch, yeah, that's good enough to bother me, man. I don't know what else I can do for this thing. Let's see, let's get this flush. Now let's see. Let's see. If it's cutting back here and it's coming in a crooked a little bit, let's see. Hold on, let me think about this. So it's crooked on that side. So yeah, I would need it to pivot more. I would need this to come towards me more to fix it, and it won't do that. Oh wait, yeah, it will. Hey. Let's try that. So I just had it bottomed out. So this thing will swivel and give you a degree. And I just had it pushed all the way up. So let's try it. Let's try it with it flush now. Let's try that, dude. Oh my gosh. What if that was it the whole time? What if that was it the whole time? Let's check it out. Inch and 15/16. All right, let's check down here. Still a 16th off, dude. Still a 16th off. Inch and 7/8. Let me see if I can adjust this a little more. Yeah, you can see that inch and 6. You can see that it's that 16th off. I don't know, man. I gave this thing the best I could possibly give it. I might mess around with it a little bit tomorrow, man, but For 85 bucks, man. Would I buy it? Would I recommend it? I don't know. I don't know. Man, I gave this thing a 3-hour go, dude. And the best we can get is a 1/16 of an inch off. Would I recommend this? What would I recommend a tool that isn't truly plumb for? I guess I don't have anything in mind. So I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. You get what you pay for. Could it be the blade? No, I just put a brand new blade on it. Yep, you're right, Juan. Is it good for what you pay for? Yeah. I think it's just not for anyone serious. True. Yeah, you're always going to have to file down one side. You're always going to have to file down one side more than the other. Is it mounted in there squarely? You talking about back here? Talking about here? With these adjustment knobs, or these adjustment bolts, I mean? Yeah, I got that all. That's when I had it down on the ground. I got it all square. Can't really see it, but those are all square. See that? Earlier I loosened these two, and I got it all square. I retightened them back down. Yeah, I hear you, Tanner. Man, there's gotta be a way to just do a little micro adjustment, huh? Let's see, it's just maybe is it the way this thing travels down? Okay, let's think about this. If the front of this thing is going off to the right, what if these bars, you know, perhaps back here on these bolts, on these adjustments right here, perhaps it's a 1/16 off there. Let's take a look at it. Let me get my flashlight. So I think what to look for is the tip of this. It's the tip of this part right here to the body. Looks slightly off. Let's check out the other side. No, the other side looks the same. Unless these holes are hollowed out. That would suck. Let's see. See that, how it looks like it's down a little bit further? That little tip, this tip right here, it looks like it's hanging down a little bit lower. but it's like that on both sides. Maybe it's a little pronounced on this side. Yeah, that's the adjustment. So let's see, let's think about this. If the front is off a 16th, so then what would we need to do? We would need to get this. We would need to get this side to drop down, huh? So maybe if we loosen that up on the left, perhaps it'll cause that to drop down a hair. Let me try it. Let me try it. I think it's a 5/8 from what I remember. Probably a millimeter. You see what it looks like with the level on it. Although I doubt this table's a level. Oh. There's no way that's the right way. This is so much cockeyed now. No way. It's the front, man. Has nothing to do with the backside. Still same old. Still same old stuff, dude. Still dipping in the front. See in the front? Still favoring that one side, and we're bottomed out. We're bottomed out. They got any other, well, they told me to put those on, huh? Yeah, there's no other parts. Thanks, Patrick. Patrick says I'm doing it wrong. All right, guys. So I guess, you know, giving it the best go I can, I would not recommend this tool. 2 bolts on top. Which ones? Which ones are we talking about? Talking about these two? No, that one's all plumb. I think it's just cheap. It's just cheap, man. We got the backside all plumb. I mean, maybe it's these, huh? Maybe we need to get these a little more finesse. Yeah, this is as far over as I can get it. Unless I start hollowing it out, but then it's going to start getting into the radius of this. I already tried beating this thing over. See it? See that? See that backside? I already loosened it up, beat it over. Still no bueno. Maybe if I, let's see. Maybe if I loosen this a little bit. Maybe if I loosen this, it'll give this a little more give, huh? Yeah, let's try that. Maybe I just over-tightened it a little bit. Yeah, there's this little, where the handle usually goes right here, there's a bolt going across, and it has a nut right here. And that's what's holding on these 2 little ears. So that looks like it's got about, if we're looking to make up a 16th, does that look like where our 16th's missing? That looks exactly where our 16th's missing, huh? What would you say? And that looks like, I don't know, the radius is starting though. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to loosen this a little bit. I probably went a little too tight. What's up, Budsville? Yeah, that's an idea. Maybe I can put a washer in it. If they gave me all the pieces. We're checking out this portable, I can't even say this thing anymore. Go look at the paper again. Universal portable bandsaw benchtop stand. I don't know. There's a lot of people saying they love this thing. Where they at though? Give this thing another few more minutes, man. Let's see if it'll go over a little more now. No, I'm still not getting it. Still not happening. Here, I got an idea. I'm gonna throw some channel locks on it. Throw some Chanel's. Gentlemen, Gentlemen, she's looking a little better. I mean, I had to freaking crimp that thing down, dude. Look at that. That's bottomed out over here. We're giving Harbor Freight its best go. Look at that. Now it's favoring the other side a little more, huh? Look at that, dude. That's freaking close, man. That's freaking close, man. That's the best it's been all night. That backside looks a little like it's a little too far to the right now. That backside, you guys see it? Not the front over here, but the back. The back looks like it's a little bit to the right now. So, I'm gonna turn these knobs. Loosen, 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 loosen. And I'm gonna tighten. Well, that looks pretty good. That looks freaking plumb, dude. Guys, what do you think? Oh, it was looking good. Yeah, the back right here. Now it looks like we lost it back here. This looks pretty good. But the back side here. Let's see. Let me loosen and tighten it. Whoa, dude. How's that look, man? Somebody tell me that looks super plumb. Dude. It looks solid. Where's Mermaid at? He went to bed, huh? No, Michael. I doubt you're still here. Dude. That's freaking plumb. Alright, I may only be able to do like one cut because my wife's sleeping. Oh, I told you guys I was going to tell you what tool brand I was thinking about adding to the trifecta. I've been thinking about adding a tool brand because someone commented on one of my videos and told me to check out this this tool. So then I just started looking at the whole shebang. I'm gonna put it on speed 1. We'll put it on speed 1. We'll see if we can get a cut. Nope. Not Matabo. I'll tell you what, if someone guesses it, I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. Not rigid, not Metabo. It's gonna be a heavy hitter. It's gonna be one that's up at the top. And I think they have the best Sawzall on the market, or reciprocating saw. Kansas. I know you want that rigid, bro. Nope, not Bosch. Here, let me try to get this cut while you guys guess. Too low of a speed. Too low of a speed. Pretty sure I broke my blade. That was the line. All right. I'm gonna look at all the comments right now. Just want to make sure about something real quick. All right, full speed. Looking like the same old, same old. Oh, where's my tape measure? I'm just gonna hook it. We're just gonna hook it down here. Or you know what? Just put speed square right here. I'll just check it. Two and an eighth. 2 and... Dude, that's about 2 and an eighth right there. That was the best fine tuning we could do. I think we're living with this one. Let's do this again. All right, here we go. It's 2 1/16. So obviously I'm burning a couple inches. We're getting it lined up perfectly at 4. We're going to check this side over here. We got 2. Two and a 16th. 2 1/16. Let's come down here. Put the 4 dead center again. And it's off by a 32nd. You could see this line right here. It's in between this and that. I'm gonna keep this thing, dude. That ain't bad, dude. Look at that. Is that bad? Perhaps a little more fine tuning with the back. Dude, I got it within a 32nd. I got this thing within a 32nd. Now it just needs one little oomph. One little micro adjustment, dude, and it's there. It's only off by a 32nd. It's only off by a 30 seconds. It's there, man. It's there. I'll mess around with this thing a little bit tomorrow. 3.5 hours, man. 3.5 hours messing with this thing. What do you guys think? It's really not worth the headache, but imagine once I get it all locked in. Imagine once I get it all locked in though. Bandsaws for piping. Yeah, that and that strut. The measurements don't lie. It did look bad, huh? I was getting ready to call Mr. George. Now that's not bad. That's not bad. It looks, to me, it looks off. I don't know. It looks high right here. Ay, ay, ay. Sometimes you just need to take a break. Yeah, some PVC. Yeah, that's 1 5/8, you know. Would I want to cut, 2-inch conduit? That's a 5-inch bandsaw. So, if you're cutting 4-inch conduit, oh, you're all good, Sarush. Your day's just starting off. You're already on Tuesday. We're all getting ready to end our Monday right now. Well, 9:39. I gotta go in there and take a shower. What made me stop by? Well, I got a coupon. And it said that thing was for $85. And it's Marlon, did you see it? What'd you think, Marlon? What'd you say now? You will get it? Porter cable? Which one? Marlon, which one are you talking about? You talking about you found another benchtop? Whatever this thing's called? Universal portable bandsaw benchtop stand. You're warm. You're getting warm, Tanner. You're getting warm. I know everyone's probably going to be like, no way. It's got to be Warrior. I buy a handful of dollar flashlights whenever I walk in. All right, so maybe after the stream, I want you guys to look up RJ02 reciprocating saw, and it beat the Milwaukee, dude, and it wasn't even close. You know, the Milwaukee beat the Flex, barely beat the Flex, barely. And it beat the Dewalt. It beat the Dewalt bad. But the RJ02 reciprocating saw, if you look that up, I know you're going to be shocked once you see the company. But that thing, dude, it's a beast. I'll just let you guys look it up. RJ02. It's a model number. Watch when someone looks it up. Oh, Marlon, what were you saying? It was a pretty good cut, huh? Yeah, a 30-second. Now that's going to be a 30-second every inch and 5/8. So if we do a 3 1/4, you know, that's going to be a 16th. So let's do another inch and 5/8 on that. That will be 3 2/8 plus 4 2/8 plus 5/8, 4 7/8. So 4 7/8 would be 3 30-seconds. So a little over a 16th. That's not bad. That's really not bad. Yeah, Sonny was here earlier. Buttsville. Nobody looked up that part number, huh? RJ02. I'm surprised no one looked up that part number yet. Yeah, he came, hooked it up with a fat super chat, dude. You know how Sonny is. He wants me to use it for my other channel, though. Christian the Christian one. I think there was like 45 people from this channel that went over to that channel and subscribed. Tanner, Buttsville, you guys are there. Kansas. Yeah. Yep. You're right, Kansas. I know you guys are going to be shocked because of the brand, but it's their highly powered XRT, or what is it called? XTR or XRT? I think it's XRT, 40 volt. It's their 40 volt. Yeah. Dude, Makita's 40 volt line. I went and looked at it. I wanted to go see it in XGT. There you go, Sarush. Dude, the 40 volt line, watch the RJ02 take on the Makita, the Super Sawzall. It smokes the Super Sawzall. It's insane. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, the 10 1/4 circ saw, I saw that in person today. I went to Fasteners and I saw that in person. I was like, whoa. The thing is, like, well, you said Makita. You didn't say 40 volt. Plus, I didn't really want to tell you guys it was Makita. You can't find it? It's the Makita. No, I watched a couple tests. I watched a couple tests. Yeah. Yeah, I watched a couple tests and I was surprised, man. And also, they just came out with a 1/2 inch. Now, okay, let me say this. Maybe I have ADHD, I don't know, because sometimes my brain can go everywhere. But they just came out with a 1/2 inch high torque, and if you get the hog ring, anvil, it's 1600 foot-pounds breakaway torque. 1600 foot-pounds breakaway torque. But the what else? I guess the detent pin is like significantly less, probably by like 300 to 400 foot-pounds. I couldn't really believe that. I was like, what? So that looks promising. Another good thing was their hammer drill. Their hammer drill has 41 settings on speed 1. Speed 1 has 41 settings. That's insane. Like they have like a lot of electrical components to their tools, especially like their newer stuff. And the thing with Makita is they're gonna be super durable. And in the XGT line, they use rare earth magnets. Now, let me say something negative. Sorry, I'm just making sure I'm reading all the comments. Oh, thanks, Budsville. Yeah, no, I get some stuff. I get some stuff from Harbor Freight sometimes. I used to get my because I've always worked for shops where I don't like asking for stuff, so I always buy my own stuff. And it's weird. It's a weird mindset because if you're working for someone, they need to buy you hole saws, they need to buy you saw blades. But for me, I'm acquiring more than doing the job for the check. What I'm truly trying to learn is how do I do this the right way? And then working for other shops, it's like sometimes like they don't really care if you do it the right way. They just really want you to get the job done quick. They don't care how much you know about the NEC, which to me, I'm kind of like, it makes sense. Like you can't just like read the NEC all day. You got to put up pipe, you got to pull wire. But what I've come to realize, and it started when I started doing service calls. When I started doing service calls and helping people, fixing a problem, adding an outlet, troubleshooting, and for me, when I started doing that, I was doing it better than what my bosses were trying to tell me to do it, and they left me out there alone. I was a second-year apprentice going to commercial. I was going to malls. Just think of a big mall, and I'm a second-year apprentice, and I'm going to fix lighting. Dude, I was up in the attic, stressed out of my mind, like, how do I do this? So it was too stressful for me at the time, but I enjoyed helping people out. But once I journeyed out, I was just thinking like, man, I want to go back and start a service call business. So I guess what my main point is the reason why I've always bought my own stuff is because in the back of my mind, I always knew I wanted to start my own business. So, and it's California, man. They're charging me $1,500 for my $100,000 bond, charging me another $250 for a working bond. That's $25,000, a $25,000 working bond. What else? Workman's comp insurance. They want to charge me $1,500 for that. I already paid all the fees to start up the LLC, paid all the fees for my C10 schooling. So we're talking thousands of dollars. So if you're going to start an electrical business in California, you're going to spend thousands of dollars minimum, probably minimum 5 G's. Minimum 5 Gs, which, you know, to start a business, perhaps that's not a lot. But, you know, you're going to need to have money saved up to have material and all that stuff. So, heck yeah, you could totally do it, Buttsville. I'm always fascinated with people that do carpentry. People that do carpentry, man, like I just, you know, you see the frames going up, you know, you see the walls, see the roofing. Dude, I'm always like in awe, like, wow. I wish I could do carpentry stuff. I watch these home renovation shows. Hey, you know what tripped me out? You know on the home renovation shows, I don't know if you guys watch them or your wife or your girlfriend or something, they like to watch those shows. Or maybe you do. But my wife and I will watch those shows. And, you know, like whenever they want to knock down walls. Yeah, I already have the name Tanner. But it's just the name is it's just sharing the name, the address associated with it, Tanner. But you know how they knock down walls and they put in that header? If it's a load-bearing wall, they have to put a header in. Well, I saw a 20-foot header. I don't know, that thing was probably 4 by 12. Big old thing, 20 foot long. And I go up to the cashier and I go, how much is that? I was like, how much is that, man? And then he said, 100. It was like $100. I was like, what? I said, are you serious? $100? He goes, yeah, $100. I was like, what? I think he said like 98. But I couldn't believe it, dude. I was like, whoa. Yeah, for sure. No, it definitely takes skill. But when, you know, like on the TV shows, they're like, that's going to cost an extra 10 grand, 15 grand or something. But when I saw it in person, I was like, dude, that's 20 feet long and it only cost $100. Yeah, shoot me an email, christianelectrician33@gmail.com. Is that my email? Or is it 777? I don't know. I'm getting my YouTube emails mixed up. If Sarush is here, I think he would be able to look it up. Let me check real quick. Oh, quick. Sorry, guys. I'll just share it on the next one. I'm at 5%. You know how when your phone goes 5%, the screen gets darker? Here, let me lose this microphone. Hey, Sarush, is my email christianelectrician777@gmail.com or 33@gmail.com? Sorry, I had to ditch that mic because my phone's at 5%. Get this plugged in. There we go. Oh, not working. What's going on here? That's weird. There we go. Wow. Finally got it charging. 33%. Sorry for the weird eyeballs. Oh yeah, for sure, Budsville. You can share it. Yeah, I had to make 2 different emails for these. Plus, then I have my business email, school email, regular email. So I guess 5 emails. I just got to get used to using them more. I'll get used to it. Well, took about 10, 15 cuts. But man, we got it within a 30-second, man. 130 seconds off, that's not bad. Thanks, Budsville. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Marlon. I guess it depends on the material it's made out of. Man, I appreciate you guys, man. It's been cool hanging out with you guys. My new project starts. So I'm not pausing the business startup, but someone came to me, they need a certified electrician, and you know, they're paying good, so they're paying real good, so I'm not taking a detour, but I'm gonna go work over there. I gotta go do my what do you call it? Your orientation stuff. And I'm gonna be putting in these special systems, you know, like the new batteries that you put in for homes and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, you know what? That would be real cool if I'm doing panel upgrades and you know, working with the inspectors and scheduling that, which I think the office people are going to do that, but I'm going to be putting in these emergency backup power systems in people's houses, you know, like the batteries. You got to have those connected to solar and all that kind of stuff. So be running probably a sub panel for that and into the garage, you know, tying in the inverter and all that kind of stuff. So right, they want me to go do orientation and some training for that. So whenever I start officially start it, my business, I'll be looking into that kind of stuff. No, it's not a generator. They're just doing the batteries, the big batteries. Thanks, Marlon. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate all the times that you're engaging chats. Thank you, Marlon. God bless you too, brother. Thanks for looking up the other portable bench bandsaw stands. Thanks, Budsville. Appreciate you guys, man. You guys all have a good night. Tuesday, here we come. I appreciate hanging out with you guys. Yeah, I'm thinking about the XGT lineup. You guys check out that Sawzall, not the R0J1. Don't look at the R0J1. It doesn't have orbital action. The RJ02 has orbital action, and that thing's a beast. Straight up beast. It beat the Milwaukee, so I kind of want to get my hands on it and do some live testing. But then that means, is the Makita XGT worthy enough to join the 3? You know, I got to justify that. I got to justify that, because I always say I test out the 3 best construction grade tools, and it's Dewalt, Flex, and Milwaukee. So far these 3 have been going head to head, and they each win in their own respective right. So I don't know, maybe we'll see if the 40-volt line is good enough to join the chat. All right, you guys take care, man. God bless. Have a good night. Subscribe, like. What's up, Pascal? Bonjour. All right, man. Hope you guys have a blessed night. Christian the Christian One, if you like talking about Jesus. Christian the Christian One. You just type in the @ Christian the Christian One, and growing that channel, man. But I appreciate you all. You guys take care, man. Thanks for hanging out with me. Would I recommend this thing? I suppose I would now. You just got to have patience. Have patience fine-tuning it. It's universal. So No, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna take a shower and go to bed. Pascal, I wish I knew a little more French. I don't know. But you have a good night. Thanks, Budsville. Bless you, bro. All right, everybody. Peace out.